back. Good morning. So it was so funny this morning. The crew who cleans my room, they had asked me, they were like, so do you always travel by yourself? And I said, sometimes I kind of like to live my life on my own terms. So if it just so happens to be the reality that nobody else can come with me, everybody always has their own plans. And I mean, that's the way that life is. And if I just so happen to have an opportunity to travel, I will take it, even if it's by myself. And they had asked me if I was an influencer. And I've been getting that question a lot. And, ramen. Oh, never mind. I will eat this and you will see what I eat. Oof. They are only open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I know it sounds crazy. It's like 8:30 right now, and I know this looks crazy, but I need to try it. Today's Tuesday. You don't know how many other restaurants I am missing to try. Interesting. Did I not get a spoon? Whatever. So today I'm in Antigua and I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I had the best view this morning. I mean, that video that I took doesn't even do it justice. But now my view is blocked by this big ship. The Mariella, I can't remember, but it's blocking my view. And that's why I'm so thankful that I had the morning to myself. It was kind of romantic, I was like, oh, for me, the sunrise and today just feels delicious. I'm so excited. I don't really know what I'm doing today. Same thing as yesterday. I'm just gonna wing it and just figure it out. But it seems like all of the beautiful beaches that I want to go to are kind of far away. But again, like, I'm very open-minded to what I can only do in so many hours. And I feel like I have been seizing the day. I feel like a beach day is exactly what I was craving. It's so cold in New Jersey, New York, and it's been a while since I've gotten vitamin D. Typically when my life gets very hectic and when things feel like they're moving super fast, not every moment where I feel like I need a vacation is the time to take vacation. There's always like a time and a place for everything in my life. And this just worked out very perfectly. And the reason why it's going so well is because the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit has given me the grace and the privilege and the opportunity to do so. With that being said, every opportunity that I've gotten to travel has been the biggest blessing possible. Whenever things feel like they're moving a million miles an hour and it's just not the right time to travel, I myself have always found comfort knowing whenever that opportunity comes back, I can take it. And I don't know when it'll come back. Like, every single time I visit a different country, I always think, well, this could be the last, right? Like, it really could be. It makes me even more grateful for what I have in front of me. I'm not really a planner by any capacity, no. Like, I mean, I booked this like 4 days ago. Or maybe like 5 days ago. I literally had no idea that I would see Antigua or St. Lucia or St. Kitts or St. Martin or go back to Puerto Rico as quickly as I did. Honestly, I just want the soup. Point is, I did not think I would be in the Caribbean again in December. Last year, I was on a cruise in the Bahamas with Margaritaville with my friend. And this year, oh my gosh, I've been to the Bahamas so many times. There's other Caribbean islands that I need to explore. And it was interesting because I had met somebody in St. Martin and they had asked me if I was a local. I said I wasn't. I just really wanted a secluded beach. I wanted to be far away from the party as possible. and I just wanted to swim. That was it. And then we got into a deeper conversation, and they told me that they've come to St. Martin at least once a year for the past 4 years, at least. And they told me in 2025 they've come to St. Martin twice within a year. And they told me that St. Martin is their happy place. And they had asked me what my happy place is. And, you know, it just kind of brought me back to Happy Gilmore when you're really thinking, like, what's your happy place? I'm so fortunate that I get to live where I live. That's why NYNJC came into play. Whenever people ask me, like, where are you from? I say New Jersey. And then we get deeper into the weeds. Well, I'm from Jersey City, and very transparently, I feel more connected to Jersey City and Manhattan. I really couldn't even tell you that much about the state of New Jersey. I'm just from Jersey City. It's my whole knowledge. So I know Bayonne, Hoboken, Weehawken, Fort Lee, North Bergen, Union City, right? Like, that's my territory. Whatever the water follows, that's what I'm very familiar with. And then the Jersey Shore, that's it. Everything else, I don't even bother to ask people sometimes where in New Jersey they live, because 9 out of 10 times I won't know where they're located. I have to look it up on a map. But anyways, I'm very fortunate to call those states my home in the United States of America. But then to be able to say I have a home in Nicaragua and I have a home in Mexico. And then, you know, I made a home for myself in Spain, and she will always be there. So I know that that's always going to be an aspiration of mine. How can I get back to Spain? Or how can I figure out a way to get dual citizenship with Greece? That would be amazing. That is a happy place. But also, I had a really wonderful time in Japan. I had a stellar experience in Israel. My happy place has always kind of transformed every time I go to a new place. I mean, this is number 25. Antigua is country number 25 that I visited in my life. Wow, that's crazy. And then St. Lucia, God willingly, is going to be number 26. And then who knows after that, right? But I mean, just to even get this far, I met somebody yesterday who told me that they've been to 50 countries, but they're a diplomat, right? So I would 1000% be under the assumption that it would have been that high, right? But it just fascinates me, right? Like, whenever you start really counting and you're like, wait a minute, that's a lot. And my goal is to visit every single country in the world. I'm like getting a little sentimental with this ramen. It was actually pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna finish eating and then we're gonna go. That it. Okay, bye. Oh my goodness. I'm speechless. Like, this is beautiful. Oh goodness. This is a dream. Hello, Antigua. She's so that girl. I understand now why she's very popular. Because I feel like a lot of people in my life have gone to Antigua. It was not the first thing I thought of when I started traveling, right? Like, I thought I would go to China first before I came to Antigua. Or I would go to South Africa before I came to Antigua. But life is full of surprises. What can I say? I'm just a silly goose asking random people to take pictures of me. The salt in my eye. Been having salt in my eye for like how many days in a row? Like 3. Water. I got a free charm and it's a sailboat. I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna put it on Mr. Peter Chip. Oh, and I put on fake nails today. These are from Claire's. They were doing like a store closing sale and then they got bought out by Lids. I think it's Lids. It's broken. Oh my gosh, it's broken. I have to get on a car at 2 p.m. and then I'll see how I'm feeling. If I want to go on a water taxi, if I want to go back on the boat. But this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's paradise. Now I'm doing my little trek back. I walked all the way over there. I gotta walk all the way over there now. And I really enjoyed it. This place is magical and gorgeous. I still think it was really cool. Yesterday it was black sand because St. Kitts has a volcano, and this sand, oh, it's so white. It's powder white. I made like a clay a clay mask to protect one of my shoulders because the sun just kept changing directions and it was so lovely. I made it to my room. By the time I realized that it was 3 p.m. and I did like a self-check, I had already taken off my bathing suit. I didn't want to be icky, sticky, and wet. So I took off my bathing suit and it made a world of a difference. I'm like beached out because today was absolutely the best day ever. It was incredible. I went to the dock house and I got a platter. It had hummus and tzatziki and I forget what else, but a bunch of veggies. And then I had hanger steak. It was really good. And now, oh my goodness, let me show you what I'm gonna have right now. They had gingerbread cookies. Oops. And then I got an almond croissant. Okay, let's try her. I am so underdressed compared to everybody else who looks so fabulous out there. Yeah, I look like I'm wearing PJs. And I just keep thinking, wow, all the beautiful clothes that I brought with me, only my pictures have seen. And that's mainly due to the fact that it's just so hot. Like, I can't stand sweating when I'm not working out. I can't. I'm like icky and gross, and then I think I'm smelly. Every time I walk out of this ship and I see the beautiful water, the only thing that comes to my mind is, wow, I want to go swimming. And it's been spectacular. Everybody else around me, they were getting ready to party and they're going to the shows that end at midnight, and I'm like, wow, it can't be me. You enjoy, you have fun. And I think I have an internal clock at this point in my life where if I have to be up super early in the morning and I don't hear the alarm after a certain period of time, my body will go into panic mode, right? Like, and it's happened every single day. I've like woken up with fear at 6:30 in the morning thinking I slept through the entire day, and it has happened before. That was the day after Israel where me and my friend, we had 4 days of back-to-back non-stop travel, and we were walking a ton, we were sweating a ton. When we had an opportunity to sleep all day because it was a day at sea, we took it and we slept until, I want to say, around like 5:47 p.m. that day. It was so funny. And the reason we were able to do that was because we didn't have a window or a balcony. Our room was very, very comfy. All the lights were off and we turned off our ringers on our phones, and the room was a good temperature. We were both clean. We took long showers the night before, and honestly, I think we just had really good bed chem, me and my girl, to the point where we both fell asleep at the same time and we both woke up at the same time. And the only reason I think we both got up was because we were hungry. I asked multiple workers on the ship what time it was because I fully couldn't believe it. I was just in a daze. I was so confused. And so I don't want that to be the case here, you know? Like, I know myself, and if I go to bed at 12 o'clock in the morning, I really don't think I'll be able to walk out this door, okay, before 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if I talked about this, so we'll do like a little story because my tea is still very hot. I wasn't even sure if I was traveling this season. I was almost convinced that I did all my traveling already for the year. And then I just kind of saw a small window of opportunity. I had told my niece that I was going to go on vacation because I was manifesting it, but I didn't tell her where. So then when my niece told my sister that, her mom, she was like, you told her before me. I was like, well, I was manifesting it, right? Like, I wanted to go on vacation, but I didn't know where. But honestly, like, I was in between cruises, okay? I knew it had to be a cruise because I booked it so last minute, and I knew that I only had a specified amount of dates, okay? So that really narrowed down my search between 3 cruise lines going to 3 different locations. They're all in the Caribbean. What really sold me on this one was the fact that I've never been on this ship before. There are no kids on this ship. Every package has Wi-Fi included. You can upgrade your Wi-Fi depending on what your needs are. Like, they have one specifically for working remotely that gets past the VPN, and then there's others that are specifically for just text messaging, browsing, but there's also one that includes streaming as well. The day I wanted to book this cruise, somebody else booked it. So then I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I guess it wasn't meant to be. This was like the best, okay? For price, for locations, for amenities and services. The only place that I've went to already was Puerto Rico. I really loved it. It was so fun. Since I booked my flight the day of the cruise departure, and then my flight returning is the same day that the cruise is arriving, I thought it would be a really wonderful opportunity for me to see Puerto Rico in December. And it is hot, okay? Like, I recommend, if you're in the north and it's snowing and it is 28 degrees and it's dark, 1000% come down to Puerto Rico. Like, I was sweating and that water was delicious. But that was like the only port of call that I've been to before. My brain is just gooey and mushy. So we will most definitely talk tomorrow, okay? I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm having the time of my life. This is great. And I just found out that I have strawberries waiting for me in Florida, which is fantastic, right? Like, what else can a girl ask for? So, bye for now.